What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Professor Feather channel. I am your host, Professor Feather. I'm just going to touch on something real quick here today that I've been thinking about. Solar weather and solar occurrences. Now, this is a little bit of a reach, and I'm not trying to say it's the cause of everything that could be wrong or nothing that could be wrong, but I have noticed an interesting correlation to solar activity and my well-being. We'll put it that way. So we were at a minimum, I think it was sometime around 2011. And I was doing all right. And I was like a normal person. And without going into explicit details and specifics, sometime in 2012, I started having some weird physiological stuff going on. And the worst of it was in 2014, which coincidentally, we had a maximum of solar activity. I'm not sure what you call it, but so we hit that peak, and not long after, probably within 6 months, I kind of just started returning to baseline, base level, 6 months, maybe a year, maybe it was 9 months, but wasn't overnight. It was gradual. And I've looked into this once or twice, but here's where it gets uncanny. You could say that's a coincidence. However, come 2020, we were at another solar minimum. It was 2020. Yeah, about 11 years. 2020, everything, I was doing good. I felt great. I was physically, I was at the best I could be. You wouldn't think it was the same person in my entire life if you'd known me. And not long after that, the decline started again. And sure enough, we're in we just passed a solar maximum, I believe. The time in which I'm recording this is, well, now we're into mid 2025, but some of the worst of what was going on was last year into a little bit of this year. But I just find it's kind of strange, am I the only person? Maybe not. Without going into specifics, like physiological stuff, but you're welcome to share your experiences in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I did come across some PubMed information where they've done, there are legitimate studies that correlate immune activity and such to solar activity, solar storms and stuff like that. So if this crosses your desk, and it's intriguing to you, I'd like your input. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but yeah. Please like, subscribe. Like I said, you're welcome to comment. It's kind of a weird subject matter, but we all have unique experiences in our lives, so you don't know unless you ask. So I'm asking. So, yeah, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time.